Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Ebony here at Color Beautiful, and I just wanted to come at you guys with a review of some brushes that I really am enjoying, okay? I don't know how many of you are familiar with Pixie Woo. They are a sister duo here on YouTube. They have a channel called Pixie Woo, okay? And if you're not familiar with them, they are from the UK and they are awesome makeup artists. They've been doing videos for a couple of years now. They're amazing. I love watching them. They're very out of the box and very editorial, so I really like their makeup tutorials. Now Samantha, one of the two, she partnered up with a brush company, the same company that makes Eco Tools and Studio Tools from Target, I believe, and the HD brushes at Walmart. So that company there, if I know the name, I'll annotate it. But she teamed up with them and developed a brush line, okay? And they're called Real Techniques. So they have these brushes at Ulta, at the Ulta stores and Ulta.com. Could not resist. I had to test them out because they just looked awesome on their video. And I don't know, I trust their judgment so much with makeup that I felt like, let me give it a shot, and they are not expensive at all, okay? So I really could not resist. So I actually ordered them online at Ulta.com, and I'm here to tell you about them. I've had them for over a month now, so I've gotten some really good use out of them, and I just want to show you them really quick. I know I had this big, long dissertation before the review, but here we go, okay? So I didn't get all the brushes. I only got the core collection and a couple of the individual brushes. And let me just start with the individual brushes that I picked up. Okay, the first brush I have is called the blush brush, and that is this one here. You guys have seen me use this before, maybe once or twice in a video. And this brush is my favorite. Okay, now you guys know I have tons of brushes. And this is really, it's my favorite right now because, you know, something else will come along and voila, that'll be my favorite. But this right here is really good. All the brushes are synthetic, okay? Now the reason why I like this brush as much as I do is, number one, it is absolutely multifunctional and it feels like no other brush that I have. Like I said, it's synthetic, and I can put, okay, first of all, I can use it for powder, setting my foundation, okay, powdering your face. Now it says blush brush, but you can use the brush for more than that, okay? I also am addicted to using this with my bronzer. Love it for bronzer. Again, it's awesome for blush, okay? If you use it for bronzer, you can obviously use it for blush. So, this thing applies beautifully. Now when you're setting your foundation, it's not good to always aggressively set your foundation with powder because you can disturb the work you've done underneath, okay, your foundation. So it's really good to press your product in. If you're not using a powder puff to press your powder in, this works really well. All you have to do is just push it in just like this, okay, and it is awesome. Let me go ahead and just do it because I am like sweating like a pig and shining and crazy. I'm not disturbing my foundation. I'm just pushing it into my face. Okay. Okay, so this is a really good brush for powder, blush, or bronzer. Love this, all right? Next brush I want to talk about is the stippling brush, which looks like this. And it looks very similar to any other stippling brush you have, except it's a bit smaller. It is not the same, however. It is, it's a bit more dense, and it actually functions better than any other stippling brush I have, besides the Studio Tools brush that they used to sell at Target, made from the same company, so that's why, okay, it doesn't work much different from that one. Now, this is what the packaging looks like. I forgot to show you. It has her picture in the back. That's Samantha. Okay? So if you're in Ulta and you see them, this is what the packaging looks like if you're looking for them. They be like that. Okay? But this right here is amazing for foundation. Love it for liquid foundations, okay? Very nice application with this. And if you notice at the bottom, they're flat. At least these are flat. the individual ones. You can sit them on your table or wherever and they will stand up, okay? So the core collection comes in a box like this, okay, and you get 4 brushes. Those are the brushes that you get right there, and I'll go through them all. Okay, it comes in a little case like this, all right? So you can travel with it if you like. You open it up, there are your brushes right there, okay? This also functions as a different, let me just show you. You can pull this tab, pull the ball down like this, okay? And set this on your workstation and it'll sit up like that. And you can just work from there, but I don't really find that useful at all because these things are stuck in there pretty good, okay? And putting them back and forth is just a no-go if you're using these on somebody or even on yourself. Just take them out, put them in something else. So anyway, let's start with the buffing brush. This right here. Cream foundations, liquid foundations, cream blush, whatever, this is the one. This is the one. Do you hear me? Okay. Yes, I have the e.l.f. brush that I like. Yes, I have the Sigma 109 dupe. I mean, but they just don't, they don't compare. They don't compare, they do not compare, they don't compare, okay? It's not too big, not too small, perfect size. It's synthetic, does not shed, it's dense enough. I mean, and the way the bristles are cut blends foundation to perfection. I'm not gassing you guys up. I'm telling you the truth, blends foundation to perfection. Love this. Now this set right here, I believe was like $15, and the individual brushes were no more than like between like $6 to $8 a piece. I'll list them below, you know, with all the real details. But yes, this buffing brush, I have to go and get another one. I'll buy a whole nother set just for this one. You understand? I mean it, okay? So the next one is a contour brush, and that's what it looks like. It's a dome brush. You guys know I love these type of dome brushes. And this one here is another one that has not failed me. I love this one as well. Obviously, you can use it for contouring. You can use it for concealer under your eyes if you like a bigger brush like this to go ahead and buff it out. I've even used it to buff out eyeshadow when I just do a one color on the lid, and I just take it right up here and buff it out. Works perfectly for that. Really good brush, okay? The next one is the pointed foundation brush. Now, I find this one very small for a foundation brush. I just didn't even attempt to use this for foundation at all, period. No. This is more of a concealer brush, and I do like it for concealer a lot. You have seen me use it with concealer. I use it with my MAC Pro Longwear or any other concealer, usually the liquid ones. The more liquidy concealers I have, I use it for that under here just to kind of brighten up, and it's perfect for eyeshadow cleanup. Bam, okay, because it has a nice corner on it, a nice taper. So if you're highlighting under here with a concealer or any kind of foundation that's lighter than your normal color, perfect for that. Love that. Lastly, this is the detailer brush, and it's just a really teeny tiny brush that you can use for eyeshadow. I mean, it's a flat synthetic brush. You can use it for eyeshadow if you like. I prefer bigger brushes for eyeshadow. I'll give you an idea of how big it is. But it's just a small brush. You can use it for detail work. It is called the detailer. You can even use it for your brows because of the way that it is stiff enough and the way that it's tapered. You could brush some color through your brows with this. You might be able to use it for eyeliner, okay, if you have a really steady hand, and just, you know, get a nice sharp edge with your liquid liner or your gel liner and do something with that, okay? Also very good for under eye work. All right, so that is my review on their brushes. Love them. I wouldn't be on here telling you guys to go get them. I bought them, okay? This is not anybody reaching out to me to endorse their product. I love these. But anyway, that's it. Just wanted to bring that to you guys in case you were wondering if the brushes were worth going to get. I say yes. Now, are all of them, each and every one of them worth getting? I don't know. Now, when I looked online, there were the eye set. I can pass on the eye set, so I did. There were some other little brushes too, like a big fluffy powder brush. Looks nice and it's probably awesome, but that I don't need, okay? So I chose brushes that I knew that I would use a lot of, and that's mainly the face brushes, like this powder one, this buffing one, this one here. I mean, I literally use probably, the only one I don't use, let's just put it that way, out of the ones I have is a detailer brush. I don't really use that at all, okay? I use this one the most, which is the blush brush, and I use the buffing brush second, about tie, because I use a lot of cream foundations on my face, so this, yeah. That's my review on the Real Techniques brushes. Again, I did not review each and every one of them, but the ones I have, I love. If you're curious, check them out, okay? And if you have that $3.50 off coupon from Ulta, you can use that towards your purchase. Yes. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.